So for the Horizon Report, I had the 2017 higher education, had a lot about the US, but a lot of global implications, which I thought was great for especially the ISTE standards in this unit. The solvable challenges of improving digital literacy and integrating formal and informal learning. They talked a lot about strategic planning and making sure that that was front-loaded was an important component to solving those challenges. The difficult challenges that were the achievement gap and advancing digital equity, getting internet access to rural areas and things of that nature. And I think the big one on this was money. Money was a big part of this. The wicked challenges, I thought this was the most interesting for me, was managing obsolescence of technology and making sure technology being adopted wasn't obsolete by the time it came into play, and other districts perhaps moving on. And then the role of educators being a much more project management based thing where it helped prepare for careers. So.
For the Library 2017 report, the solvable challenge that I chose was the accessibility of library services and resources, such as the tools are easily accessible, especially for the disabled. The difficult challenge is maintaining ongoing integration, interoperability, and collaborative projects, such as that research is easily available for everyone to access. And the wicked challenge are economic and political pressures, such as less funding from governments, attempts at censorship from citizens, and political changes like Brexit.
When I read the Nordic Schools report, one of the things that popped out the most was this phrase, digital tools are less about tools and more about thinking. So once we resolve those, understand that issue, then a lot of the issues can be solved, such as blending formal and informal learning and the gaps between technology and pedagogy. Authentic learning approaches is what should be strived for in terms of integrating technology and teacher education. And in terms of the difficult challenges, they focus on equity, that equity requires policy and leadership. So again, money is the issue with equity, and the same with the achievement gap in the wicked challenge. So another difficult challenge was balancing connected and unconnected life and major changes in school culture. So the two solutions are collaboration and making sure that mindfulness of the impact of digital tools is a focus. And the last one, wicked challenges. The achievement gap I already mentioned, creating systematic policy and teaching complex thinking. For both of those, I thought it was very key to talk about the curriculum integration of digital tools in everything that we do, and problem solving especially. That was too long.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. So for mine, the solvable challenges and authentic learning experiences, we need to provide more opportunities and linking it to the ISTE standards. Are we practicing and facilitating this in our own teaching? Rethinking the roles of teachers, teachers as facilitators. Are we, my whole thing is we, like, I have admin a Facebook group. Have we done all we can to get experiences for ourselves to administrate these things? Wicked challenges, achievement gap, differing environments cause different abilities, and linking it to digital citizenship and the ISTE standards. Are we taking into account the differing quality of technology usage? As in, some students, all they have access to is cellular data, so that affects what apps they're going to be using. It affects how they're going to be. Are they going to be creating vines which are 7-second clips? Or are they going to be creating actual large digital products? That will change the way that kids are using things. Personalized learning, teachers applying best applications and programs that they find, and really teacher-generated content is best because your students, their culture, what they're looking at, and how they connect to content best. And so that's something that we can do as teachers to promote digital citizenship, is model that appropriate searching for tools. All right. And difficult challenges, advancing digital equity. So that's the access to digital media or wireless, cellular data more common than Wi-Fi. Is this causing a unique usage teachers can relate to? Because if we're not thinking about those things, we have access to Wi-Fi at all times, but kids, that might vary with certain students. And scaling teaching innovations. We're still very focused on tests as a teaching culture, and individual tools that teachers use, it's hard to scale up because we have different abilities with teachers even. So connecting that to digital citizenship, admins must model and take the lead on this if they're going to be promoting it throughout the whole campus and scaling it up.
Excellent.
That's it.